Well, good evening. I've been down to Spar and I've got a bargain. 3 bottles of wine for £15. We've got the Tasteheads Cabernet Sauvignon, 12.5% from Spain, and the Tasteheads Malbec from France, 12%, and then the Tasteheads Merlot at just 11%, and this one's from Chile. So completely different countries. Let's give them a quick whirl and see if they're drinkable, really. So it's very rare to get bottles these days for £5, and I feel confident that they're going to be definitely worth the money. Quite gluggable, but just, you know, enjoyable over a long weekend if you've got the time. I mean, these are going to go, you know, absolutely brilliantly with, say, lamb shank or some casserole, or, you know, maybe just bolognese. Be perfect. So just looking at the colours, I've got very much what you'd expect from the, you know, that nice rose colour, more of a vibrant plum, and then this elegant butterfly. We're getting that sort of look from them. So this is the Cabernet Sauvignon. Smells fantastically fruity and seductive. That is really, really nice. None of these are obviously going to be, you know, full-bodied wines, but that is definitely drinkable. That's not a bad, fairly typical Cabernet Sauvignon. There's a lot of depth, a little bit of licorice, a whole lot of black currant fruit. And now this is the Malbec from France. Oh, fantastic sort of licorice and fruit nose there. Yeah, it's quite up against the wall, as so much French wine is. Very typical of a southern France Malbec. Very reserved and subdued, whereas this one is all big busty fruit. Yeah, very drinkable, just doesn't have a lot of bounce. It's almost a chalky sort of taste there, but there's definitely a lot of damson and bramble in there. It's just very reserved, like a French person, really. And this one is from Chile. Actually getting loads of oak on the nose, bizarrely enough. That's by far the most rounded and full-bodied of the wines. Much lighter fruits. I'm getting raspberry, plum, cherry. And there is actually a big bite of black currant on the back there. If you like a fruity wine, this Merlot is superb. But if you want something much more sort of dry as dust, then you're going to like the Malbec. It's not a typical Malbec, but it's a typical French. And if you want something busty and lusty, definitely go for this Cabernet Sauvignon. Cheers! You want to know what happens when we throw them all in together. That is one well-rounded, incredibly complex red. So if you haven't got a lot of money, try 3 different countries, 3 different grapes, and just make your own blend. Simple as. Impress your friends, get that casserole out, and enjoy. I suggest Stilton at this time of year.